Marry me, everyone. Apparently, I didn't. One of my friends told me that since I made this channel for my religion, why don't I go ahead and tell you how I came to be a Wiccan? Um, really, to tell you the honest truth, uh, being a Wiccan, my grandmother is a voodoo priestess, and my other grandmother is a shaman, Indian shaman. So, kind of magic been in my family for the longest. I just never really picked the right one for me. But I think the very first time that I've ever heard about Wicca or anything like that, I did a book report on Salem witch trials, of course, and I was always geeky kid. I loved to write stories, read about witchcraft and m- magic and some of the Indian culture of the totems and the dances and everything. And yes, I am half Indian. Um, So when I was up on the computer, I started looking at some of the Salem witch trials and everything, and I saw this link that was called "The Real Witches," and then I clicked it, and I started reading and started really understanding because I was a very big poetic person at this time too, and I was the outcast. Nobody really liked me. I was like the black sheep. I was bullied and everything. I was ugly. I had braces, bottle, bottle bottom glasses. Yes, I had the glasses where your eyes were bigger than your head, apparently, and I had the a gap, a overbite about this big. So I had braces, I drooled, and a lot of stuff. So I was not the biggest popular person on the block at my high school. But I started getting into Wicca. I actually started reading this stuff and started researching and understanding it and started making my own book of shadows and everything. And I didn't think nothing was wrong with it at the time. I thought, wow, this is real, so much fun to do. This is kind of like uh, like I've kind of found myself in a way. So what happened was my friend found out that I was studying to be a Wiccan, and she took me to church. Oh, well, it was he and she took me to church, and we did a lot of Bible study and everything and stuff like that. And I did go to church at one point and felt that, you know, stuff happens and everything. It didn't felt right really. And then I started down sloping into the whole rebellious thing of nobody can tell me what to do. I can do this, I can do that, and yes, I was pretty much the bad girl. And but that was when I decided something really, really tragic happened in my life. I'm not going to tell you what, but something really did. And it got me to thinking, okay, it's time for me to try to work this out. So I went to Job Corps. And again, I was still on the Christian path, but then I met somebody. She is still my Wiccan mother today. Her name was Sam. Um, and she gave me my Wiccan name, and her fiance, John, they were my Wiccan mother and father, and they kind of made me feel whole of being Wiccan again. Like it was just, oh, back over again, and I was kind of happy to finally, get back into the craft and understanding myself and what is my path and everything. So once that happened and I got into college, I I lost like I've been studying. Even while I was in college, I was a Wiccan. I didn't. let it out too much because my roommate was, well, I had three roommates and all of them was psychotically, like, the psycho Christians. Like, they lead the, promise you, my second roommate used to leave Bible scriptures on my pillow that had a pentagram on it. I had a pillowcase that my friend online, I'm a pen paler, my pen pal. She knew I was Wiccan, and she gave me lots of little things like a pillowcase and everything. But the problem I have is when I make anything, I'm a very crafty person and I get a lot of things, but sometimes once it's given to me, or if I make something and I give it to myself, it's that it's that good feeling of giving it to someone else with my energy. So it's, I never keep most of the things I get or anything. It's kind of like a pass on thing. So I pass it on, and for some odd reason, it always gives people good luck. Like once before, I gave uh, woman necklace I made from some stones I found that at Walmart. They was real stones, and I was like, "Ooh, these are pretty." So I made a necklace, and she loved it when I was talking to her on Skype. So I gave it to her, and the funny thing about it is uh, she found her cat that she lost for 2 years. So it was like, hmm, little good luck energy up in there. But back to the my finding my path. Um, so I kind of lost my track. So what had happened by then? In college, I was still a Wiccan. I've met two other Wiccans also who had guardians, um, and who really, to me, they kind of made the craft more um, imaginative, more in tune with yourself. Like, some people might won't think this. Like, sometimes when I think of Bassett, I worship Bassett. Sometimes when I think of Bassett, I always think of her as this lady who's really tall, slender, with hips, very, very motherly. Snap her fingers and you better do it or she'll spank you kind of person. And that's my personality of my deity. When I talk to my deity, that's how I see her. Um, but they also have had their personalities put in their deities and everything. And we're kind of sitting there just talking. Oh, so what did Bassett do today? I said, today we did a spell today. She kind of smacked me across the head to make sure that I didn't do something wrong again, like always. Like, it's like sometimes when we think of the deities, that's just people we can talk to. Just like when a Christian think that they can talk to Jesus in a very normal tone and everything. I think I can talk to my deities in a very cool manner. So yeah, that's and I'm not going to say that my Wiccan being on my Wiccan path was easy. I've had a lot of things that happened that were cruel and unjust and people did to me. Like my very, 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 very first book of shadows was nothing but chants that I've gotten from other people from the internet, and I pasted them in this nice little pink book. And someone copied them and gave them around the school, and everybody thought became called me weirdo and everything. But now, when I look on that person, it's like karma. When that person did that to me, or when anybody who bullied me when I was starting to be a witch and I wore black. Yeah, but I was emo too. So yeah, black emo. Yeah. So I love the color black. I love purple, and I love shiny things. So I'll have necklaces all on me, or I'll have the the fingerless gloves with the little knuckles on there, like little things like that. Like my fashion sense is like, wow. Like I don't take down like the plaid shirts and the frilly stuff. I love anything that catches my eyes and go, ooh, I bet nobody has wore that before. But yes, my Wiccan path has not been easy, and it hasn't. been, it's still a struggle, but right now, once I look back on all the stuff that I put in, like, I know I did a spell once, and I said I wish my life was better. I hope that, everyone gets what they want, to, and for me, myself, to get better. Like, right now, if I would have did that spell back long ago, like, wrote it in a notebook and just burnt it on the corner of the school, which I almost got suspended for because I was burning at the other end of the school. And now it's like that came true to me. I'm now working as a librarian. I'm into my path. My dad has a house. We're not in an apartment or on the streets anymore. So I'm happy to really get out of the broom closet and tell everyone who I am. And I hope to gain a lot of friends, and I hope to inspire people, hopefully. But this channel is for me to finally get out what all I have been researching, what all I have been thinking about, to share it if I can, and to give other people knowledge of that. But it's late night, about to be 12 o'clock at night, and I thought to do this one last video because it was requested that I go ahead and just explain how I came to my path, and that's how it happened. So I hope to gain acceptance and hope for all you guys to like me and whatnot. So I'll see you later, and thanks for watching my video. And I know it's 12 minutes long. Wow. Bye.